Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and thank you for joining us once again for the Post Dynamite show. Tonight, it is myself, it is the Stephen, and our special guest, ABJ.
I'll be right back.
He disappears. He comes in and disappears. Of course. Of course. And Lily, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is actually one of my old songs. So thank you so much for that comment.
What's the name of the song, mind by asking?
Good question. I can't even remember. I think it's called Clarity. I'm pretty sure it's called Clarity. But
how you doing, Lily?
Thank you for joining us and we have Philip here as well. Thank you, Philip.
Hello, Philip.
We are doing well. Nice to see you here. Yes, Lily, it probably won't be found because I think it's only on I don't even think it's what's that? SoundCloud. I think it's only on SoundCloud.
Oh, it's not on Spotify or anything?
No, that song's not on Spotify.
Bummer.
I do have other songs on Spotify though.
I need to check it out.
Send you music. More like that or other stuff?
The Three Amigos, indeed.
Normally, well, it was for 30 seconds, but then he decides to disappear.
I hope he comes back.
He'll come back. He'll come back. Like that, but all kinds of music. Okay. Too easy. That's easy to do.
Don't like newcomers.
How are you, Stephen? How are you, my friend?
I am doing great. I'm doing great, Raz. How you been doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Been working lots, so been missing out on things, but one thing I don't miss out on is Dynamite, of course. So
you gotta make the money.
Got to grind those gears, as they say.
Yeah, indeed.
I mean, wouldn't be. It gets me where I need to go. So,
yeah,
in life. What's been happening in the world of Stephen?
Oh, nothing much, buddy. Family getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah,
getting everything geared up here.
Have you got all the food prepared, or well, not prepared, but ready and ordered and stuff like that? Or
well, we're going to go be my relatives for Christmas. Then
so you're not doing it at home?
We're gonna have it all, all at one time.
Yeah. There you go. He's back.
Here he is.
We did a giveaway over on my channel, and I was sending out my gift.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Hunter, your shirt's on its way. Well, it's going to get made and then be on its way.
How are you, ABJ?
I am exhausted. I'm beat. I'm tired. I'm sore. 3 days, 3 12-hour shifts in a row sucks. And then especially when you have no sleep because you stay up every night till 12:30 to do live streams. But yeah.
And what about
we're here.
And what about your
tomorrow, buddy?
Have you got much planned for it, or
for what?
Christmas?
No. Just gonna stay home. For Christmas Eve is like a dinner at my parents' house, so I'll have a lot of people here, and then Christmas I'll probably just stay here.
Fair enough. I mean, Christmas comes early for us anyway, because all in. So, yeah. But that's a different story. How'd your stream go tonight, ABJ?
It was fine. It was good. I feel like I'm way better at live streams when I'm not coming off a 12-hour shift, but we'll get there.
100%. I mean, 12-hour shift, your brain's fried from work, so you're bound to be suffering that a little bit, and it's definitely going to affect your content.
Yeah.
But
we all appreciate you, buddy, with the content and all that.
I'm trying. People seem to like it, so we're gonna keep trying to keep grinding to it.
Especially getting off work, don't have time to eat and drink, and go straight to the stream.
He just drinks on stream. On stream.
Yeah. There you go.
We've got an assassin in the chat as well.
Cheers.
I was hoping I was going to get food. I was like, oh, all right, my mom left for the day. Maybe she's going to bring home some food because she knows I only ate half a sandwich today. And she didn't. So no food for ABJ tonight.
Oh,
this TV dinner is like a heat up, but I fucking
no wings.
I hate
no
TV
wings.
Dinners. I'm gonna probably get wings tomorrow. When I get tomorrow, it's probably gonna be my treat to myself before the stream. Enough. I'm gonna go get a dozen of wings from the bar up the street.
What's your go-to flavor?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Okay.
Barbecue, and then I get a cup of ranch, and then I dip them in the ranch, and I eat.
Not a ranch guy here.
You're not a ranch guy.
Nope.
Oh, I think you've annoyed Lily with that, ABJ.
No, I annoyed her because I thought something else annoyed her. She bought TV dinners, and I don't think I ate them yet. I just don't. I'm not a TV dinner guy, but I ate one of them. I think I don't know.
Swanson guy, huh?
No, Swansons are good, but like the TV dinners, like the Hungry Man's.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call them Hungry Man's, because if you're a man, you eat one, you're still hungry after it. Like, here's a brownie, here's 2 scoops of corn, caramel mashed potatoes, and 3 chicken nuggets. Here's for you, hungry man.
So is that exactly what you had? Is that what you had on your flight, ABJ?
What's that?
Is that what you ate on the plane?
I don't remember what they gave us on the plane there. I think they gave us breakfast, so like eggs. But on the way home, they gave us it was like a pot pie. It was like German. It was gross. I didn't eat it. It was dude. I was like, what is this? And she's like, oh, it's like a thing. And the German kid next to me is like, it's shit, man. And I go, all right, if he's not eating it, I'm not eating it.
She said she never got you Hungry Man's. They are repulsive.
I don't know. Well, whatever's down there, I'll go check out.
You'll find that out later.
Get a frozen pizza.
No, that's Hunter's deal for later. Yeah. He's going to heat up a pizza for later on.
Yep.
I'm sorry we're boring with all of you with my life and my struggles to not eat tonight. Let's talk about Dynamite.
So ABJ, tell us your story. Tell us your life story.
There's not much to tell, you know. I ordered my first fleece hoodie. I'm pretty excited about that.
Is that the Better Than You Baby one?
Yeah, I got the Better Than You Baby shirt.
I got to get that. Oh, apparently he ate burgers and tater tots. Hunter, don't lie. We know that there's going to be pizza somewhere in your future.
Or spaghetti.
It's mainly going to be pizza because it's Hunter. So before we get in detail in regards to the show, what did you guys think of tonight's show?
It was a good show. I enjoyed it.
It was mediocre. It was like I gave out of a 10. I gave it a 7. It wasn't a mind blowing show, but it wasn't a bad show.
Yeah, about the Area 2-7. Yeah,
I definitely wouldn't give it a fantastic rating. It definitely wasn't one of their strongest, but it was a good show. Like, we got some quality matches. We definitely got some advancement in storylines on this show, which is fantastic. AEW is starting to get the hold of doing the storyline and making it a consistent thing.
There's one match I'm really disappointed, but we'll get into that later on.
Sure. So we start the night off with Swerve versus Roosh for the Continental Classic. What did you think of this, Stephen? And give us a bit of a rundown on what you thought.
It was a good match, a solid match. Roosh had a big bandage on his, like he's got on his leg there. They've been working. Swerve's been working on that, his hamstring and all that in the match. He had it bandaged up on his hamstrings and all that, and it's a good match. It's a good victory for Swerve.
What do you think, ABJ?
I did not see this match. I came in as the pin was happening, so I was just getting home from work. Yeah.
Yep. I thought it was a good match. I like the fact that they went with the story of his leg in the match, and Roosh was telling the story of how his leg was hurt throughout the match. I liked that. And that's the thing. If you've ever watched Jay White wrestle in New Japan, when Jay White when Jay White was wrestling in New Japan, he would tell stories on the mat and in the ring. He was better. He was probably one of the best at that in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone was working his leg, you could see it, and he would make that part of the story. And I think that's what they did with Roosh tonight, and it was brilliant. I think Swerve winning this was the smartest move they could have made, giving him the into the semifinals. So
I like how Roosh was hulking up after kicked out at 1.
That was the Hulk Hogan.
He had his Hogan vitamins.
Yep. He said his prayers, ate his vitamins, and lost to Swerve.
Yep.
After that, we go to a commercial break. We come back with Chris Jericho backstage announcing that Kenny Omega's out. But we don't get any announcement of who's taking their place in that tag match.
I got a feeling, but I hate this is going to happen if it's Paul White.
Oh,
You think?
I don't think it's gonna be Paul White. I think even Jericho's I think savvy enough to know that the fans would hate that. The reason why Jericho even picked him in the first place is then he knows that Kenny's popular, and if Kenny goes and wins tag team champions with somebody else again, people would be keen to it because it's Kenny. But I'm not trying. I'm a Jericho guy, man. I love Jericho as a wrestler, but it's so self-serving what he's doing in AEW, where it's just like I need to be in a story. I need to be here. It's just like, and most of his stories are just him going over all the time, and it's not what I need from Jericho right now in his career.
No, I think I would have liked to have seen them palm the opportunity off to another team, like give another team an opportunity for it. I mean, we've still got a week and a bit until the pay-per-view, so there's still a chance to see whoever they're going to put in place. Jake, you're right. Nobody wants to see Paul White as the tag team champion.
I got another name for you. What if it's Sammy, even though they broke up? What if Sammy comes back?
I don't need Jericho as a tag team champion.
No.
Yeah. I don't think I think Sammy coming back would hurt Sammy's push.
Think so?
Because Sammy went in with Callis.
Yeah.
So him rejoining Jericho would just seem like a bit of a stupid move. In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
Our next match was Jay Lethal versus Mark Briscoe, part of the Continental Classic. There was no way either of them could advance in the tournament, but this was a great match for their friendship / rivalry over the years.
It was a good match, Mark and Jay. But despite Mark finally won the match, but I figured if FDR is wrestling House of Black at World's End, I figured House of Black would try to recruit Mark. It'd be a next chapter, possibly.
Do you think that with saying that, Stephen, do you think we're going to get a trios match in that regard?
Possibly.
Or is it just going to be he's come down to support FTR and it just happens?
It just happens because when FDR was attacked by House of Black, Mark Briscoe wasn't around.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you think, ABJ?
I can see that being a possibility, is getting Briscoe involved with FTR in that capacity. But just to kind of go back to this match that just happened tonight, it seemed like they ran the same match they ran after the passing of Jay, except without that emotion attached to it. It was a very similar style match. I felt like we've seen it, and that we've seen it recently. So it was a good match. It was good. It was fine. They're both really good performers. I gave it like a 7. I thought it was a fine match. But when it comes to the trios, I don't really know. It's at the point right now where it's like they're just trying anything to keep FTR away from the tag team division, and the tag team division needs a tag team. Yep. Like, no offense to Starks and Big Bill, but it's just like they're tag teams because the Acclaim's not around. The Guns aren't going for it. FTR's not going for it. The Bucks are gone. The Lucha Bros are gone. Like, there's really no tag team in the tag team division right now that give a shit about the tag team titles. It seems like everybody kind of wants the trios titles now. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the new, like Top Flight are all together going after the trios. You got, everyone's kind of all wanting the trios tag team titles. And it's like, are we at a point right now where maybe AEW ditches the tag team titles and just makes the trios tag teams the tag teams of the company?
That's a good question.
Do you need 2 sets of tag teams? And if you do you need 2-man tags, and then you also need 3-man tags? Or do you stand out as a company and don't have tag teams, just rock trios the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, that could work. That would be definitely something different, and it would put a different spin on the tag team industry for the company, and it would definitely make them stand out. And you could still keep that traditional tag team match, just have it as non-title related.
Yeah, when Jericho is trying to recruit somebody to be his tag team partner in a lackluster tag team division right now, it's bad signs for your tag team division. And then Jericho wins, and then he's going to compete against nobody, or whoever he wants to work that month, so he can go over them because they're young, bright talent, and he wants to pad his stats. Like, it just doesn't do it.
And I think another thing is that that AEW was known as the company for tag teams as well, and for a company that cared about tag team wrestling.
Yeah, and right now that division, I'm so sorry. That division right now is the weakest it's ever been, the tag team right now. Well, there's tons of tag teams. They just either they're hurt, they're not there, or they're worried about trios.
Yeah.
And I think FDR's got a couple years left with AEW. I don't see him go back to W just yet.
Yeah.
Who's the tag team champs in ROH? Is it still FTR?
It's MJF.
MJF.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's MJF and Adam Cole. Yeah, I completely forgot.
Yeah.
MJF is the tag team champ.
Yeah.
And him and Adam Cole, your boy.
Buddy.
Boy.
And there's another situation about that later on too tonight.
Yep. That we'll get to very, very shortly. Next up, we saw that MJF got inducted into the Jewish Hall of Fame. And ABJ, you've done it again. You've upset her again.
I'm on fumes right now. I'm barely
forgetting that it was your boy. You've upset her again. It's almost like you don't deserve the hoodie.
I made her buy her own because I told her she's not stealing mine.
Ooh. That's heartbreak, ABJ. So next up we had MJF's Jewish Hall of Fame induction. I know that this is technically not a segment on in regards to AEW, but I think this is a big movement, obviously, with what's going on in overseas at the moment. This is a good movement for MJF and AEW to push that forward. So good on him for getting that induction and such a young age as well. We next had Wardlow's video talking about how it's a battle between good and evil and that he's coming for MJF. What did we think of this video?
Very interesting. I really don't know where they're going with Wardlow. Is he a face? Is he a heel? Or is he a tweener rather? What's going on with him? I really don't know.
Well, his gripe with MJF is justified, right? Like but also like, is it? Because like he got his retribution over MJF. He hospitalized him. He took him out of the company. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's the one layer to the puzzle right now when it comes to the Devil and Joe and Adam that I think they're trying to force, and it's kind of like, we don't care. And has nothing to do with Wardlow, but it's like you put us with the Wardlow Joe Hobbs feud for 3 months, and he won, lost, and then he went away for a little bit, and nobody gives a shit. Like,
yeah,
you're not wrong. Next up was the segment with MJF and Samoa Joe, and DM brings up a good point here. Did you notice Samoa Joe cut his hair?
No.
I like the t-shirt though he's got on.
DM, you are gonna make a woman very happy one day. You notice haircuts. Your hair looks new, and they're gonna love that.
You're not wrong there, ADJ. What did we think? This MJF Samoa Joe segment was good. We got the minions running the ring, and we got about 20 of them running to the ring.
Yeah, I think whoever's idea it was to send out more than the 4 they've been doing the whole time was a bad move.
Yeah,
15 of them like weigh what 150, 160.
The only thing that now you're like, oh well, it was 4, and it was the same 4 statute size guys the whole time. Now you're thinking to yourself, okay, there's clearly 4, and then the leader, but now you send out 30 people. It's like, well, then what now? Now when you reveal the Devil and you reveal his team and you reveal 3, then you're like, well, who was the other 18 guys? You know what I mean? Like,
and I don't know if either of you noticed, but at one stage, Samoa Joe almost ripped off the hood of one of the guys.
Yeah.
Like, as he threw him out of the ring, he's almost ripped the hood off. So the guys had to grab hold of it and put it down.
Like, oops!
Could you imagine if one of them actually came off, and it's like, and they're not actually supposed to be part of the team? They were just like an extra to go out there, and you're like, why is this dude in like?
And then you find out it's like it's Marco's stunt.
Yeah. I definitely did do that. Yeah. I did talk about haircuts. I talked about Moxley's botch job.
Yeah, you did. Well, heck, I lost middle of it right here too. So hey,
I think you and Mox go to the same barber.
Great clip.
Yeah.
During this segment,
Steven, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Just grow it out. Just grow out 2 big Danny DeVito side things.
Need a chia pet. I was joking.
No, just grow out the sides. Whatever you have, just grow it long. One time.
Make my hair curl like the Devil there.
Dude, you'll look like the mayor of Whoville in The Grinch.
Oh shit!
Oh crap!
Oh Lord!
They really didn't think of that.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I can see it now. Next year, Whoville, Mayor Whoville.
The mail was the first thing that came to mind. Oh Lord! So during this segment, we got the Devil appearing on the screen as well. After the 4 guys, the main 4 guys surrounding MJF and Samoa Joe,
Mhm.
and requesting a
Sorry.
tag team title match for next week. Do you think we're actually going to get a tag team title match next week?
Yeah.
Think so?
And do you think that they reveal who two of the members are?
No.
Or do they just keep it like they keep the hoods on the whole time?
I think they keep the hoods on.
Yeah.
But do you think it also gives away with a wrestling style on who they could be or who could be part of the team?
I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. Unless it's just like a ploy to get them to the ring and then try to jump them again.
Yeah.
But that would just be a play on exactly what we saw last week or the week before.
They got to do something soon, and they gotta spice it up. I think the way they spice it up with Swerve tonight is interesting, and then Swerve now is a contender for the championship. You're like, oh, wait a second, if Swerve wins this, and he gets a future world title shot. You know what I mean? Like, there's still too much uncertainty with the Continental Classics of what the premise of it is. Like, do we need? Here's my take. Do we need Moxley or Daniel Bryan to win this?
No.
If the premise is they win it so he can go and face somebody in Japan and have 3 titles, cool. Does 3 titles entice you any more or any less to see Okada versus Daniel Bryan? No. They could wrestle for a toothbrush and we'll still go see it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. The match is sold.
Yeah.
Like, if this is a thing where it's like, okay, you win these 3 titles, or these 3 titles become 1 title, but the 1 title isn't actually something that you win. It's a cash in for a future world champion. And then every year the Continental Classic is represented with a title, but it's not something you defend. It's something that's like, we don't know exactly what the winner gets. We know there's 2 titles and a bag title, but what happens with the titles when you're done? If it's a title shot, then Swerve winning the tournament or Andrade winning the tournament is more exciting for me, because there's guys like, okay, I want to see them go for the world title. We've seen MJF beat Mox. We've seen MJF and Daniel Bryan. Like, now Swerve, you know what I mean? Question mark if he's the devil or not. You know what I mean? Like, there's excitement for that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I feel like they haven't really just talked about what the Continental Classic exactly is yet. We don't really know.
Yeah. You're right. Is it just a title? Is it just those titles to defend overseas? And
does Swerve have to go and defend the New Japan Strong title, the ROH title, and now this new title every week?
Back and forth.
If that's the case, then why does he even want the world title? Because now he has 3.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Unless you're creating a belt collector gimmick.
Which is boring. We did that with Kenny for a year and nobody cared.
We've seen that. So, oh, look who woke up.
You fell asleep for the
Bro,
whole show.
you missed a crazy episode. MJF has retired from AEW.
MJF cashed in Buddy the Bank.
MJF is retired, and he said the bidding war of 2024 is now open, and he is out of AEW. He's relinquished all of his titles. He's sick of the devil. That was the end of the episode. Giant swerve. Craziness.
Unreal.
Oh, Lord. This is going to end in tragedy.
Yeah.
No way, really.
And next week we get a triple threat to find out who wins the gold division of the Continental Classic between Jay White, Jon Moxley, and Swerve Strickland.
And
tell you the truth, I don't want to see 20 minutes.
Not only do they win those 3 belts, they become the AEW World Champion as well.
Yep.
Raise the time limit longer than 20 minutes, that match.
No, leave it at 20.
You think it's going to leave it 20?
Yes, it will work brilliantly, and it will work better as a 20-minute time limit. That's it. It's over for me. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. So you were only here because we talk about MJF and AEW. Bye. So next segment was best friends backstage. Orange Cassidy talking about how he successfully or Renee talking about how he successfully defended the belt against Trevor Keith. Is it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Brian Keith.
Brian Keith. That's the one. Yeah.
The
Brian
Keith.
Yep. That was a damn good match. That was a
great match. I like Brian Keith. He's pretty good in the ring.
Like Collision was actually a really good episode this week or this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was very impressed with it. So
Uh-oh.
Keep going, Lily. Keep going. Keep going.
But we also have Orange versus Rocky Ramiro for Rampage.
Do you think that was a smart move?
Sure. Just another title defense.
Yeah. I think it's good that Orange is doing that, and I think this is his way of removing him from the best friends and letting him stand on his own.
Oh, he's got some food.
Full buckets, you're gonna help me.
I'm live.
Hi, Mom.
Look up, Mom. Thanks for the bagel.
Hi, Mom.
That's my dinner. Bread. Butter bread.
Bon appetit.
ABJ, he found out that you're lying.
Yes, Orange title is going to be on the line for Rampage, DM.
Yeah,
what can I say? I'm your scumbag. Don't fall asleep for my live streams.
But it's
yes, Orange Cassidy's international title is on the line at Rampage. Lily wants your bagel.
It's cool though that Orange is defending the title almost every week.
Lily wants your bagel, ABJ, in more ways than one.
My buttered bagel.
Or is she you're gonna give her a cream cheese bagel?
That's kind of gross. That's a gross analogy. It's a pretty gross analogy.
That.
She not just the bagel, ABJ. She wants the cream cheese as well. ABJ's never going to look at a cream cheese bagel the same.
I don't eat cream cheese, so you're fine.
Lactose intolerant. Oh man.
Oh Lord.
You know what's weird? We didn't get normally your average chat in here. We're missing some of your regulars.
Yeah,
where are they tonight?
Oh, we've seen Hunter, we've seen Jake, DM, Lily, Axel.
Lily's becoming a regular.
Yep.
One of those
Christ.
If those regulars are alert, it's weird because those regulars come in and they start chatting, and then I join the screen. They're like, and they just end talking. They're like, he's here.
We get Tony Storm coming out to do commentary for the next match. Then we get the Rio versus. Change your color to black and white, ABJ. Can you do that?
I don't know. Oh my goodness.
There's got to be a setting.
I have to look at what the fuck is my camera? Oh, that's it.
There's got to be a setting that you can do that.
ABJ's got to have the setting black and white when Tony Storm comes out.
Will this do
I
it?
don't think you can do it in here, but
I can't see what I'm doing. Nope, that didn't do anything.
DM sending shots. There we go. ABJ.
There we go.
ABJ trying to channel his inner Tony Storm. More looking like he
chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
About the same size tits, so.
Or he's more like Gold Dust.
Yikes.
That's not breaking news. That is not breaking news, Axel. Perfect. Silly goose, ABJ. Too much money to watch him.
It doesn't cost you anything to watch him, just to talk to him.
I'll never get super chats. I will never get super chats. And the day I do, I'm still not going to expect people to pay $100.
It changes a man, you know.
If someone wants to talk to me for $100, they can have my full attention for that whole time, and it will be one-on-one.
I can barely get my full attention if there's not money involved. Ask my ex. I just start nodding. Are you listening?
He ain't lying.
Yeah. Dude, I start doing something and you can talk to me and I will nod and agree with you. And I'm totally not listening.
I noticed. Do you think I didn't notice in London when we were there?
It's not intentional, just how my brain operates.
But yeah, we got Rio versus Saraya. Winner faces Tony Storm at World's End.
That match was dragging.
Not a fan of that match at all.
I feel this match failed because of the fact that we hadn't had build up to it. Saraya's been off TV for God knows how long.
All she's been doing is promos, pretty much.
We had Rio come back and face Tony Storm, so that leading to Rio versus Tony at the pay-per-view made sense. But this match to me didn't make sense.
No,
because
Rio is
I feel
just
like there was no lead to it.
She's just so unbelievably not believable as a professional wrestler. Like, she hit Tony Storm with that 619 and Tony Storm oversold it because it didn't connect at all. Yeah. The elbows didn't connect. Most of the bumps she threw at Saraya didn't connect. Like, she does the double foot stomp, like the Finn Balor move, and it still doesn't look like it hurts. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Tony Storm cracked me up when she got that little glasses there, and she goes, "Look down at the
opera glasses."
Yeah.
I think that was brilliant for the promo for the match at World's End, because it goes to Tony Storm's character, and that she's like, "Who's this mosquito coming at me?"
I'm not trying to be mean, but I look at Riho and I go, "There's 60 other women in the Northeast scene of the independent wrestling community that would be a better fit." Like, I just don't, like, I kind of said there on the stream, we've kind of gotten a expectation of what a match is in AEW and what that style is as a fan. And I don't think either one of them brought it tonight. I don't think they hit those marks of what we expect as AEW fans.
I think it would have been a better move to have someone like what's her name, Thunder Rosa, or Serena Deeb, or hell, even Britt Baker come in and be that person.
The problem is, if any of those names come out and take on Tony Storm right away, it's hard not to have them win. So a Riho coming in, you know, she's taking that loss. She's not beating Tony Storm. So in that aspect, it makes sense. But they're trying to push a storyline on where you're kind of like, and I'm not trying to take a shot here at WWE, but sometimes you got to sacrifice a big name. You know what I mean? Like, so like when LA Knight took on Roman, did you really think LA Knight was winning that match? No.
Hell no.
No.
But you're sitting there going, I kind of want him to because everyone likes him. But they're trying to do the same thing at Rio, but she's just not getting everybody's attention. But if you throw in a name like a returning Britt Baker or a returning Thunder Rosa, everyone's like, wait a second. What if?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you should be doing as a wrestling booker, is getting that anticipation.
Even Serena Deeb. If you brought Serena Deeb in, like, there's still potential because we know Serena Deeb can wrestle.
Where's Nyla Rose been?
She won tag team titles with. She just won tag team titles in another promotion. Yeah, apparently accidentally won them.
The last time I seen her was the commercial for Aquaman.
She was on ROH. Yeah, she's on ROH at the moment.
So, I know she's been tag teaming with Maria Shafir. I know that.
Yeah, it's like with Saraya, it's like, is she still kind of taking it slow because she's worried for an injury? And that's completely understandable if that's the route she's taking. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I know she's got about at least a couple months. But I miss Jamie Hayter.
I miss Britt Baker.
Yeah, that too.
It's Xbox time, guys. Steven, you got this. You're going to take over from here. Okay, it looks like ABJ and I are out.
Actually, I'm going to go take a nap. I'll be back for the main event.
Next up, we had so obviously Rio wins this one. We had Tony in the ring. Rio attacks Tony. Mariah May makes the save for Tony. Do you think we're going to get eventually down the line Mariah May versus Tony?
I think so.
Build up at Revolution.
I think
the crazy stalker becomes the contender.
Yeah,
be like Trish Stratus and Mickey James type gimmick.
I think the best bet would be to. By the way, ABJ, just so you know, he's still here. He's still here.
Stop it. He's back. He's back in my chat, so I'm thankful for him.
I haven't seen him for a few weeks, actually.
He was in the chat last night.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Steven went off on him. I was like, come on, relax a little bit, Steven. Have a break.
I am.
Yeah, that was easy. We've got him from the rest of the stream.
I don't want to know.
He finally let one go.
Yeah.
We are definitely not getting monetized.
I clipped this. I share this to my stream too, to my page.
Your monetization is gone now, ABJ.
Yeah, we're done. It's over.
Anyway, Tony Schiavone with a prepared statement from Christian Cage. What did we think of this segment, and what did we think of the statement? Steven?
I think we're going to see the match for World's End. Copeland and Christian.
What do you think, ABJ?
I personally don't really care anymore. After the last one, I just like, whatever.
Probably some kind of stipulation, possibly too.
I got an announcement, just kind of shared.
Ooh.
Saturday, January 13th on
Ooh.
Thriller TV and Fight TV in the Dale Valley Ballroom in Columbus, Ohio at 8 p.m. GCW 56 Birds Maki Ito versus Tony Deppen.
Oh, wow.
What the hell? Get that graphic and put it up, ABJ.
If Maki Ito comes to the brewery, I'll fucking scream. Dude, I will drink all the beers with Maki Ito.
That would be awesome. If you get to meet Maki Ito, you got to take the headbutt. You have to take the headbutt.
You want a good Twitter follow? Maki Ito.
Yeah, you need
My
to.
favorite tweet she ever said, sorry, YouTube, was, "Hey guys, learned a new word in English today. Fuck you, cunt." That's what she tweeted the one time. When she first came to America, she's like,
"Hi, how are you?"
She's so good. She's
There's
so
a
good.
war starting in the chat.
Yep.
We're gonna have Hunter versus Jake over on Discord. We're gonna have that for our end of year stream.
We're probably gonna have Hunter versus Axel.
Hunter's working overtime that night. He's got 2 matches scheduled.
Who would we match up against each other in the Discord? I think Jake versus Axel is the better matchup.
I think Jake versus Axel for the Intercontinental title.
Okay.
I'd put Steven and Mess in a tag team.
Wow. Okay.
I'd put them in a tag team, taking on Hunter and Anastasia.
Okay.
You are a mid-carder, whether you like it or not.
You're fucking show opener. No,
you're
not even show opener. You're pre-show.
We'd put Billy. I'd put Billy against Kai.
Yeah.
Yep, Billy against Kai, and it would be a special attraction match. Like I just don't know if I can say how it goes because that's going to get us kicked off YouTube.
I'm gonna come. Donald Trump said that, not me.
And I think this is the main event.
Me versus you in the main.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm getting my ass kicked, but it's still me versus you.
I think you're in trouble. You see the dark side of ABJ in London. Raz was like, wait, we're going to do what?
We'll put the belts on the line, ABJ.
I literally looked at Raz and said, if these guys get off this train, I'm charging them. And Raz goes, please, God, don't get off the train. I was so angry. Raz is like, are you good? I'm like, I want to kill somebody.
He was set to
Asia and Lily versus Hunter and Alex.
Ooh.
Wow.
Lily versus Alex.
In a Harry Potter face-off.
Yeah.
Face-off.
Hair versus hair match.
No, Alex versus, here you go. Alex versus Metal Geek.
Oh, yes.
Winner has to go to the other one's show.
ABJ versus Raz in the main event with Jake as the special guest referee and Steven as the enforcer.
The bouncer.
There you go.
There you go. And this is the Axel versus Lily matches for the Wingardium Leviosa Championship.
Yeah, Axel versus Melogate. Loser cancels their what podcast?
Metal Geek versus Papa Dank.
Yeah.
In the battle of who watches this.
If you know, you know.
I love it to death, but he's got to fix this. It's fucking quality.
Speaking of Harry Potter, another person who's coming is Neville from Harry Potter. Oh, you're going to
Dank versus Metal Geek, the battle of who has the worst CGI backdrop on their camera.
Look, I like the guy. But
you know what's crazy? Me and Dank live in the same house. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and Papa Dank, we live in the same house. This looks totally real.
We are getting cancelled.
I'm gonna go back and play that piano. Oh, you can't even see the green screen.
Yeah, Elton John over there.
We are getting cancelled.
I love you, Dank. I'm not throwing shade. I'm drunk and tired of being.
It's all love. It's all coming from love.
Oh,
can you clip this? You can try, but you're not a mod. So the only one who can clip this is myself or ABJ later on. He can make
clips. They can clip it.
They can't because they're not mods.
You can still clip it on YouTube.
Unless only if they're a mod.
No, you can clip it.
Nah. No way.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Well, I'm screwed.
This is edgy.
Hey, did you move into the old studio? Our old studio. Did you move in?
Only ABJ.
ABJ, did you move into our old studio where we were doing the TV show with two other guys?
No, I didn't.
No,
I'm not. Yeah.
Oh shit! Lily's made a clip. We're screwed. ABJ, we can't show that. Why not? We're in trouble.
That's my logo.
We can show that. And his head was blocking part of it. So, and parody law, my friends. Where were we on our show list?
I don't know.
We're after the Tony Storm match.
That's right. The prepared statement from Christian Cage. Christian Cage is coming back on Collision, apparently. So maybe Collision will be a good episode this week. Who knows? Meanwhile, I forgot entering the ring. I'll just be on commentary.
It's the Collision be the go home
show. And play the jingle.
Collision be the go home show for World's End.
No, because
tell me, Joe. Tell everyone I'm Joe Rogan. I don't know why I'm bored. I'm sorry.
No, Collision, because next we've still got a week. We've still got 1 week before the pay-per-view. Because next week we've got the Devil's Minions versus Samoa Joe and MJF for the ROH tag titles. So we've got that. So we've got 1 more week before we find out who the Devil is. And then we find out.
I won't be surprised.
We find out that we've known the person all along and that it's Steven, and that's why he's growing his hair out.
I'm getting a chia pet right here.
You're growing your hair out to grow the horns.
Get hair club from there.
Doing ABJ.
I'm just looking at.
Is it stuff that we can't show on this stream? If we're on YouTube.
All right, we're gonna find out the Devil. Here's my prediction. We're gonna find out the Devil on January 24th.
On January 24th, you reckon?
Yeah. You know why?
Why is that?
They're in Savannah.
Okay. And that makes sense how?
Devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
American geography, bad for me.
Someone's getting hit with a fiddle.
Never seen
We
you in
got-
the chat, Colin.
Callum.
Welcome to the chat.
Yeah,
I think you
for
guys
joining
just
us,
became
everyone.
best friends. He has a wolf logo.
He's on the Twitch side. Thank you for coming across and joining the chat. It's always good.
Do you like wolves? I like wolves. You want to be best friends?
You're wearing a ghost shirt, ABJ.
I was pulling it out.
But yes, Callum, I agree with you. He should be the champion in 2024. But we get to that in a later segment with MJF tonight. Actually, it's the segment now of Joe and MJF backstage, and then we get MJF confronting Swerve. What did we think of this segment, fellas?
The highlight of the whole night.
Yep. I enjoyed it. AEW's doing a good job of switch everything around. Where everybody thinking different scenarios. Who could be the devil?
Yeah,
They're doing a pretty good job with it, keeping everybody in suspense.
Callum says Jay White should be the winner of the tournament.
Agreed.
I could see it. I'd be happy to see that. Like, if it's not Swerve and they're going to push Swerve into the main event, leave Jay White as the winner. I think that's a good choice. What do you think, ABJ?
I would like Jay White to win the tournament.
Same here.
I said from the beginning, I think it should either be Jay White or it should be Andrade.
Yeah. So we got Swerve and MJF confronting each other. We got Joe obviously saying he.
It'd be really cool if they had the mask of the devil right in front of ABJ's face. Out of nowhere. That would be so awesome.
I cannot wait for them to put that on sale. They need to put that mask on sale.
Yeah, the mask needs to be on sale.
They need to put that mask on sale. I will get one. I will get more than one. I'll have like thousands of them. Callum reckons this is what should happen next week. Moxley should hit the paradigm shift outside the ring on Swerve, then run back into the ring and then gets hit with the Blade Runner 1, 2, 3. What do you think of that theory, guys?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Good theory.
I think it would be good. I think, as we said, keep the matches a 20-minute time limit, because that way you've got the intensity there. You can have that intensity, and you can have that. What have you done now, ABJ?
I'm a menace. Just keep going.
Oh no! What have you done? This is going to end in. If we're not back here next week, you know it's ABJ's fault. What have you done? What have you done?
I haven't done anything yet.
We then got.
I think he meant to write lame, but it's an M. Idiot.
That's his problem. Let him in. We got Roddy Strong versus Commander.
Make sure you
solid
subscribe.
Match.
Here. Thank you.
Solid match, I reckon. It was obvious that Roddy was going to win this match. For fuck's sake, ABJ.
What? I'm on a beach, bro.
ABJ's on vacation.
I'm clearly doing this show beach. You see how stupid these virtual backgrounds are? If you use these, you're silly. I like this one though. This is my favorite. This is my new favorite one. I'm gonna use this all the time. No, he's cool. He came in, he tried to troll. It didn't work.
Yeah.
We picked on him. Now he's part of the team. Welcome.
Welcome.
We love
Welcome to the show. We're happy to have you here. It's appreciated. Like, we don't care.
Yeah, we're all about busting each other's stones.
Yeah. But where were we? Roddy Strong.
No, it's fucking.
We're fucking gone. You keep ruining things, ABJ. Fucking Christ. Oh shit. Roddy Strong in the ring afterwards, after the match, calling out MJF, saying that he's the devil trying to get Samoa Joe. Blah. What do you think of that, guys?
It was a good match, but no surprise Roderick wins the match.
Yeah.
Comes back for that neck brace after the match.
Lily's never going to financially recover from this, APJ.
It's funny they passed out the sign saying MJF's the devil after the match.
Next up, we got JR coming out to be the commentator for the main event. You actually missed it because it wasn't on your stream, ABJ, but it happened. They went back early on Fight, and Tony Khan was out there to announce JR coming out.
Yeah, home state, Oklahoma. So it's not a surprise.
Yep. I got to say, JR on this match was actually good on commentary.
Yeah, he was.
He's been pretty lackluster in this run, but he was good on commentary for this match. And then we get Jay White versus Jon Moxley in the Continental Classic. I thought that I was happy with this result. Obviously, Jay White winning, giving us a triple threat for next week with Mox, Swerve, and Jay White. I think that's going to be oh my fucking Lord.
It is Freddie.
What the hell is wrong with you?
So must go on.
Next, you'll put the Beatles there. Don't, ABJ, don't.
Watch him get the Beatles.
No, this is the last one. I'm keeping it.
Oh,
you know how Papa Dank has a really nice house. This is mine. If you guys are hungry, I made toilet wine. It's back here.
Hungry, and we're gonna eat. How we go? What? That makes no sense, ABJ.
Could you imagine if I did a live stream from a jail cell?
This is what happens when you eat 2 bagels.
I haven't even smoked yet.
Pass the hooch. Axel wants you to.
Oh my god! Oh, we're done. This is it.
Oh shit!
This is the best one.
Oh shit!
Now we're canceled.
No. Hover over that remove button. Hovering over that remove button, ABJ.
Papa Dink in the chat.
He's gonna wait. Oh.
Axel must have messaged him.
Don't drop the soap, ABJ.
Yeah,
you are the soap.
Yeah, I've already dropped it. If I'm sitting on this couch. Oh, that's hilarious. Yep, there it is. Yeah, Dank, I was at your house. Got that.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good background. That's a really funny background.
Go back to Dank's house.
Oh,
You got to
go
go
back
back
to
to Dank's house.
Let me go back to Dank's house.
You got to go back there, ABJ. See,
there it is.
He's moving in. He's moved in. He's got all his stuff in there.
I left my parents' house and I moved in with Dank.
Flipping on up.
Getting back to a question that Callum's asked, who is your favorite in AEW?
Oh, Orange Cassidy. Or Adam Cole, MJF.
Yep.
Yeah. Cole, MGF, Jay White.
Yep.
Will Ospreay in February.
I cannot wait to be back in London to see Ospreay again. That's going to be amazing.
I think you guys are going to get Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness probably and all in.
They teased it.
Apparently, I'm Jay White. I get from America to Australia by teleportation. Just don't tell anyone. Secretly, this is the ABJ and Papa Dank man cave. That's one of the rooms in Papa Dank's house.
What is
that jail cell?
Oh yeah. This is his bathroom. It's his guest bathroom.
Yes, I use my TARDIS. I mean, I've also got a Dalek lying around. But my TARDIS shrunk on me.
New house.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you want to play a game? If you want to play a game, we've got to get Hunter in here, ABJ.
I want to play a game. I'm going to give you a champion who you're going to boo and hate for 4 years. And then we're going to make him a bad guy. And you're going to cheer him. And then we're never going to let him wrestle ever. And he's going to win every match by DQ.
Papa Dank, your championship is somewhere in this room.
Yo, when can I be the 23-6 champion? You're giving it to any jabronis these days, I've seen. The dude wore the guy slept with it. It was in our Discord uncomfortably too much.
You're not wrong.
I hope you clean that title when you got it back. Because it was.
He pulled a Saraya. He pulled a Saraya with that title.
Don't like that. I don't like that at all. Don't like that. I'm not participating in that one. That one's. I'm just saying. I'm glad you wear gloves all the time, Papa Dank, because you got that belt back dirty.
Definitely
cut that.
Please don't put it.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go to the Discord.
Yep, that's it. That was the main event. We're now at for next week's show. We've got the triple threat. What do you think is going to happen on that? Do you think we're going to have? I think keep it as a 20-minute time limit. Do you think we're going to potentially get a like a bit of a swerve here with who wins it, or are we going to get a straight down the line?
Draw? Will it turn to a fatal 4-way?
I think it's a fatal 4-way, and Doink the Clown enters.
ABJ's cooked, and he hasn't even smoked anything today.
So we're going to have Danielson versus Claudio for Collision. So I'm assuming the winner of that one's going to win the that part of the tournament.
Worse the longer you look at it.
Are you watching porn on your phone, ABJ?
No.
No? Good. Please don't.
Lily has a wolf sweater, and it's magnificent.
Oh,
just full of wolves.
Nice. Click that link for the Discord, the ABJ Discord. You can find us there. And we talk shit in there all the time. If you like it, like what you heard today, if you like what you heard today, we're here.
Come hang out in the Discord, all 12 people. This is if you thought this was mildly entertaining, wait till you see us in the Discord.
And get your
wait, we can't do what we used to do in the Discord with the
they shut that website down.
and to get your days and nights mixed up.
and it gets even better when you get closer to the
This song is called Feeding the Ducks.
and it gets even better when you get closer to Wrestle Kingdom, because when you get closer to Wrestle Kingdom, Americans have to stay up late and they don't like it.
Stay up late.
Yes.
Was up for 3 days after that.
Lord, what time Wrestle Kingdom start? Like 2 o'clock in the morning?
This is
and
ridiculous.
It was still streaming at 6 o'clock in the morning.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
I fell asleep right before the Omega match.
Lasted a while. I was proud of you guys for lasting that long, though.
I hung in there, but
that's what she said. That's why I get that a lot.
That Osprey Omega match, I fell asleep right before that match started.
Yeah, I get that. I didn't expect you to last that long. Good performance.
Yep.
Yes, you were, Axel. You were up till 7. That was a bloody good show, though. And I think it's going to be an even bigger show with the Okada Danielson match.
I'll definitely have my caffeine ready for Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, for Kyle Gass, Fat Mark Wahlberg, and Scott Ian with a goatee. This has been AEW.
The Mayor of Whoville. Sorry.
But ABJ, you can find all things ABJ or under the ABJ podcast. You can find him here on YouTube. You can find him on Facebook. You can find him on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, eventually OnlyFans.
If times keep getting rough, you probably will. Yeah.
Steven, you can find at NomsGiant74. He is only just starting his social media journey, and we appreciate him. He'll get some stuff up on there soon.
Steven loves Coke.
Diet Coke.
Scott's eyes were wide open the whole time. He learned not to blink from PK. I borrowed some of his personal stash. We will be more than likely, we will be back here next week, as long as YouTube lets us. We won't be here for Collision this week because of the fact I'm working, but we may have a special.
And I'll be at Hamburg.
We may have a special World's End edition of the show, which will do not just a recap of World's End and hopefully the reveal of the devil, but we will do potentially a year in review for AEW at the same time. So we'll do World's End / year in review if you fellas are up for that.
Yeah, and no, we're not watching the media scrum.
You don't want to watch 3 hours of Tony Khan just looking like not blinking and.
God. He did 2 hours at Ring of Honor.
Axel said he'll be reporting live from Nassau Coliseum. Why the fuck did you put me main screen?
It'll be the
I like this one.
Hotel.
Stop fucking with it, ABJ. I love you, but stop fucking with it.
The little one's the best. The fact they let you do that is stupid.
At least they get to see my logo.
Oh man. This is
if you like what you see, click that Discord link. Join us. We're always happy to have you there. There's games, there's crazy shit. We talk more shit in there than we ever would on here because we won't get banned over there. But Thank you once again, ABJ. Thank you, Stephen. I'm Raz. If you like what you see, click that like button. If you don't like what you see, that's your problem, not mine. We are going to get out of here. What the fuck? Oh my, we're not playing meat in the sandwich.
The Brady Bunch.
This has been the not the fucking ABJ, the Post Dynamite show, the review. Thank you for joining us. We will see you all next time. Have a great evening.
You're welcome.